Mr. Speaker, I come to Almighty Free Senior High School and to assure this august House that as President Mahama indicated, Free Senior High School has come to stay. Mr. Speaker, there is no decision, and there will be no decision by President Mahama to end Free Senior High School. In fact, Mr. Speaker, according to an author, Boatima, she says that it's the most aggressive reform in education in Ghana. But Mr. Speaker, we've just ended the National Education Forum where we had over 5,000 stakeholders participate in it. And they have raised critical questions. Some of the findings and recommendations of the Education Committee, Mr. Speaker, I'll bring back to this august House. For instance, Free Senior High School. Why must every student pass? You have a system where you do educational assessment, maybe you have aggregate 25, you have aggregate 30, you have aggregate 35. It makes no distinction as to respecting assessment. Everybody passes. The train is on, and the train is on so long as you are entering Free Senior High School. So stakeholders have raised the question of what our colleagues in government did was to expand the definition of free compulsory universal basic education to include Free Senior High School. That is your new definition of it. Go to the Constitution. The Constitution defines free compulsory universal basic education. And Mr. Speaker, universally, everywhere in the world, basic education is preschool, kindergarten to primary school to junior high school. Only Ghana had the novelty. Yes, it has an advantage. You are producing a literate population. But questions have been asked whether we should not establish an educational trust fund and provide that those who can pay, and those who cannot pay, through a means test, you can determine it. But to assure the country, Mr. Speaker, that we work to improve the quality of Free Senior High School. So the essence of a reset and a review in Free Senior High School is to improve its quality and de-emphasize quantity, that we are just producing people for that purposes. Mr. Speaker, on GET fund and caps, at least it brings some resources. If you look at the appendix to the budget, there's 8.6 billion allocated to the Ghana Education Trust Fund. Assuming 3.5 of it is taken, we will need to focus on the completion of 62 uncompleted GET fund projects spread across the country. Mr. Speaker, I intend to take 22 of it for this year, then roll out in the next couple of years. So that, but Mr. Speaker, again, Parliament of Ghana, Directive Principles of State Policy, imposes an obligation on the state and the president to continue projects initiated by previous government. It is so wrong that we must stop that practice that when there is change of government, projects too get stalled.